Chào mừng các bạn đã quay trở lại với kênh Luyện nghe tiếng Anh mỗi ngày. Video hôm nay sẽ nói về chủ đề Sống có mục đích. Video này được thiết kế với giọng đọc chậm rãi, rõ ràng, kèm theo phụ đề song ngữ Anh Việt, phù hợp với các bạn ở trình độ tiếng Anh B1. Nếu bạn là người mới, đừng quên nhấn đăng ký kênh để không bỏ lỡ các video tiếp theo nhé. Bây giờ, chúng ta cùng luyện tập nào.
Hello, and welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're going to talk about something simple, but powerful, purpose. Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions? You wake up, go to work or school, come home, eat, scroll on your phone, sleep, and then do it over again. You're busy, but somehow, it still feels like something is missing. That feeling comes from a lack of purpose. You're doing things, but you're not sure why. You're moving, but not moving forward. And that's something many people experience. Purpose is what gives your actions meaning. It's what turns a normal day into a meaningful one. When you have a purpose, you wake up with direction. You don't just survive the day, you live it with intention. Even when life is hard or stressful, purpose reminds you why you keep going. It's not always about having big dream or a perfect plan. Sometimes it's simply about knowing what matters to you and letting that guide your actions. Without purpose, life can feel like a loop. You keep doing things, but you don't feel fulfilled. You feel tired, but not satisfied. On the outside, everything looks fine, but on the inside, you feel stuck. That's why purpose matters. It's the difference between living and truly being alive. So, in this episode, we will begin our journey to understand purpose, why it matters, and how finding yours can bring more focus, energy, and joy into your life. Let's begin. What is living with purpose? So, what does it really mean to live with purpose? It's not about being perfect or having everything figured out. It's not about being rich or famous or having a big title. Living with purpose simply means that you know why you do what you do. It means you make choices that match your values, your goals, and the kind of life you want to create. You're not just letting life happen to you. You're taking part in it, fully and actively. You're not following someone else's path. You're building your own. Living with purpose doesn't mean you never feel lost or tired. It means that even when things are hard, you still know what matters most. It gives you a reason to keep going. Think of purpose like a compass. It does remove the storms, but it helps you find your direction through them. When life feels confusing or overwhelming, purpose reminds you of your why you started, why you care, why it's worth it. For some people, purpose comes from helping others. For others, it comes from creativity, growth, or building something meaningful. Your purpose doesn't have to be big or loud. It just has to be real to you. Even small actions can have a big impact when they're connected to something that matters. Living with purpose makes your days feel more intentional. Your time feels more valuable. You stop wasting energy on things that don't matter, and you start investing in things that do. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Because when you live with purpose, you don't just exist, you thrive. Purpose is your map. Purpose is like a map. It doesn't tell you exactly what will happen or when, but it gives you direction. Without a map, you might keep walking, you could be going in circles. You might be busy, always doing something, but not really getting anywhere. That's what happens when you live without purpose. You spend your time, your energy, your attention, but at the end of the day, you feel stuck or empty. On the other hand, when you have a clear purpose, even your smallest actions move you forward. You're not just reacting to life, you're leading it. Think about someone going on a trip. If they don't know where they're going, they can end up anywhere. But if they have a map, even if they take a few wrong turns, they still move toward their destination. That's what purpose does. It keeps you grounded when life feels messy. It helps you make better choices. It gives meaning to your hard work, your time, and your struggles. Without it, it's easy to give up when things get hard. But with it, you can keep going even when progress is slow, because you know where you're heading. Living with purpose does mean every day is exciting or perfect, but it does mean every day counts. Your time feels more meaningful. You stop chasing things that don't matter and start choosing things that do. You say yes to what supports your purpose and no to what distracts you. And little by little, your life becomes more aligned with what you truly want. Purpose doesn't make the road easy, but it makes the journey worth it. How to find your purpose? Now you might be asking, but how do I find my purpose? And that's a great question. The truth is, purpose does always appear in one big moment. It usually starts small, like a quiet voice inside you, or a feeling that says, "This matters." You don't need to have it all figured out right away. You just need to start exploring. One way to begin is by asking yourself a few simple questions. What do I care about? What makes me feel alive? What kind of person do I want to become? Your answers don't have to be perfect. They just need to be honest. Think about the times when you felt proud of yourself, not because someone praised you, but because something felt right in your heart. Those moments can lead you to your purpose. Sometimes your purpose is connected to helping others. Sometimes it's about creating, building, learning, or even healing. It could be connected to your work, or it could be something you do in your free time. Your purpose doesn't have to be big or famous. It just has to mean something to you. Even small purposes can bring big meaning. For example, maybe your purpose right now is to become a better version of yourself. Maybe it's to raise your kids with love, or to care for your health, or to grow little by little each day. That's still purpose. That still matters. And remember, your purpose can change. It can grow as you grow. Don't be afraid to adjust it. Don't be afraid to try. The most important thing is to keep listening to your heart, your curiosity, your values. Let those things guide you, because once you start living with even a little bit of purpose, everything starts to feel more meaningful. Your purpose is personal. Here's something really important to remember. Your purpose is personal. It's yours. It doesn't have to look like anyone else's. You don't have to follow what society says is important, or what other people think you should do. You don't need a fancy title, a big dream, or a perfect plan. You just need to care about what you're doing. That's enough. Maybe your purpose is to help others feel seen and heard. Maybe it's to create something beautiful, or to build something that lasts. Maybe it's to bring kindness into your community, or to support your family with love and strength. Whatever it is, if it makes you feel alive, if it gives you energy, if it brings peace to your heart, it matters. It matters deeply. Sometimes we compare ourselves to others and feel like we're behind. But purpose isn't a race. You don't have to do things quickly. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Purpose is not about being better than someone else. It's about being true to yourself. And when you live your own truth, you naturally inspire others to do the same. Also, your purpose can be simple. You don't have to change the whole world. Just change your world. Just show up in your life with intention. Be present. Be kind. Do your best, even in small things. Because when you live with purpose, even the ordinary moments become meaningful. So trust yourself. You don't need permission to live a purposeful life. You already have what it takes inside you. It starts with choosing to care, choosing to try, choosing to live with meaning, your meaning. Protect and follow your purpose. Once you've found your purpose, or even just a small part of it, you need to protect it. The world is full of noise, distractions, and opinions. It's easy to get pulled away from what matters to you. That's why you have to remind yourself every day why you started. You have to hold your purpose close, like a quiet fire inside your heart. It might not always be loud, but it should always be there. Sometimes people won't understand your choices, and that's okay. Your purpose is not for everyone to agree with. It's for you to follow. Stay true to it, even when things get hard. There will be days when you feel tired, when doubt creeps in, when results are slow. But those are the moments when purpose matters most. It keeps you grounded. It helps you push through. It reminds you that even small progress is still progress. One of the best ways to stay connected to your purpose is to create small habits that support it. If your purpose is to grow, then keep learning. If your purpose is to help others, then serve where you can. If your purpose is to be present, then slow down and pay attention. Let your actions match your values. Let your choices reflect what you care about. And don't forget to celebrate your journey. It's easy to focus on what's next, what's missing, or what's not perfect yet. But purpose isn't just about the end goal. It's also about how you live each day. The love you give, the effort you make, the people you touch along the way, all of it matters. Every small step, every honest moment, every act of courage, it all builds a life of purpose. So keep going, keep showing up, and most of all, keep listening to that quiet voice inside you that says, "This is what matters," because that voice is your compass, and it will always lead you home. Final message. Start today. So here we are, the end of this message, but maybe the beginning of something new for you. You don't need to have your whole life figured out. You don't need to know exactly where the road leads. You just need to care enough to take one small step forward. You just need to decide that your life is worth living with purpose. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you feel 100% ready. That moment may never come. But the truth is, you can start right now, just as you are. Purpose isn't something you find overnight. It grows as you grow. It becomes clearer with each step you take, each choice you make, and each moment you choose to live with intention. Start with one thing, one small thing that matters to you. Write it down. Say it out loud. Take action on it today. Maybe it's reading something meaningful. Maybe it's helping someone. Maybe it's saying no to something that doesn't align with your values. Whatever it is, do it with heart. Living with purpose does mean every day is perfect. It just means that every day has meaning. Even when you make mistakes, even when things don't go as planned, because purpose doesn't demand perfection. It asks for presence. It asks for honesty. It asks for you to keep showing up for your life, again and again. So, if you're looking for a sign, this is it. You're not here by accident. You were made for more, and that more starts with purpose. Not tomorrow, not someday, but today. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope something in this message touched your heart. And I hope you remember, you don't have to live fast, loud, or big. You just have to live true. And that's what it means to live with purpose. If you find this video helpful and meaningful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.